Good morning. Welcome to Elisa Marie Designs. I am Elisa Maria. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm getting some private time to myself. The boy is out. He went to the doctor's to go get his x-ray results. And I was like, let me just put the broom and the mop and the rag and the Windex and everything else that I've been running around with for 3 weeks down and do a video. So you guys must have thought I was absolutely loco yesterday when I was putting washi tape on my Diamond Art Club canvas. It has been so long since I have done a Diamond Art Club canvas that I totally forgot that it's now perforated. So I'm over here measuring yesterday with the ruler. You probably all thought, oh, this girl needs a vacation. However, you know when you get to the end of, you know, the end piece, the border piece of your canvas, that's perforated too, because that extra overlapping piece of cellophane would drive me nuts. And so in one of my Tip Tuesdays, I was like, I'm cutting that piece off. And then I had this long strip, and I was like, what do I do with it? And I'm like, well, washi tape gets on your nerves. Just use it as a border. And I don't know if you could see here. I don't use washi tape. I'm taking this perforated piece that I'm tearing off, and I'm using it as my border. I just stick it down. Now this canvas, see, I have a bunch of it here too. I have it all along here. So this canvas the glue is so close to the border line that you really don't even see a glue line. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with this canvas when I'm done with it, because I have Night's Rest and I have Moon. Night's Rest is in the art drawer and it's waiting to be completed. I thought I was going to do it with Mukamania with Anthony, especially since I didn't hear that anyone, Anthony at Single and Placing, especially that I didn't hear that anyone was doing Night's Rest. I did hear one person say that she was doing this particular canvas from Diamond Art Club. Now I do my mukas with Diamond Painting Shop, and they're big. They're bigger than this, and I have an idea for both of those mukas. So really, the Moon is the only one that is completely done. You guys know I go on and on about her. I love her. She is like a dark blue sapphire. She has black ABs. It's mainly navy blue and black until you get up to her face, where the moon is behind her and her face is all lit up. All the flowers around her hair are ABs. It's absolutely stunning. So I have an idea for that canvas. Okay. And I'd like to do the same thing with this canvas. So I don't know what to do with the edge. The glue line, I don't know. I have some obsession all of a sudden with things that are sticky on my canvas. Okay, it makes no sense. I finally got the putty situation under control. You guys are loving the ARTDOT putty. I think it's sold out. In fact, I called ARTDOT and told them how much you guys love this putty and how, you know, last night, I was doing this canvas. I started this canvas last night with, this is very easy to open. I'm just, you know. So as I'm taking my putty out of, I'm cleaning it out, you keep it. You don't throw it away. And then you pull it and you make like a little ball. And you could roll it out and you could stamp your multi-placer into it, and you can use it again. I did this entire canvas last night. Yesterday I started it. You guys saw me. I did a live. This entire canvas and this with, where's my pen? I put everything out for myself and I can't find it because this is not what this, here. I did it with this pen and this pen. This is the reused putty. It is still going, but someone, one of my subscribers said, I like the putty, but I'm having a hard time loading it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll show you how to load this pen. I'll clean it out and I'll show you guys how to load it. I have putty in here, putty in here. This is just a fancy pen that I use. And I'm telling you, it's starting to annoy me. It's like, when are you going to need to be changed? I feel like it's something that we just do as diamond painters. Like, we're so used to like being, oh, well, that putty's not really sticky. But this putty, even the reusable one, even the new one, I mean, is not really sticky. And one of my subscribers, Cynthia, said, it reminds me of Silly Putty. And I believe that she hit the nail right on the head. I think it's like Silly Putty too. So I'm going to clean this out with the License to Kill tweezers. You don't know how these things scare me. If you see any marks on my hand, stab marks or whatever, it's from these tweezers. Okay, so I'm going to get a fresh piece of putty, because I was just like, when are you going to need to be changed? This is, you're showing off now. You're just being ridiculous. Okay. So let's get a fresh piece. So you would keep all that I just took off. You keep that and you just roll it in, and you're going to be able to use this again. Okay. I think it's pretty clean. I had a rag on me because I was, you know, I'm always cleaning. I'm like the Martha Stewart of diamond painting. I'm just going to wipe. I have a little alcohol. I'm just going to wipe these sides off, because I'm telling you, I mean, this is a new canvas. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 10 by 10 blocks with one piece of putty that was already used and is able to be reused. And I really didn't even have to take it out. I'm taking it out just to show you how to load it. I don't know who the subscriber was. She's a new subscriber, so I'm sorry your name is failing me, because I like to give everybody a shout out. And here we go. So here's how I do it, and I read the instructions, but I don't want to do this right on my canvas. Do I want to do this on my light board? What do I want to do it on? Let's do it on my little mat. Okay. And I'm not the neatest crafter, so my putty always looks like this. I try and keep it really, really neat, but let's do it on the neat side. And so what you do is you place your drill pen down your multi-placer, and you're going to rock it right to left and rock it back and forth. You could pull it. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to have to pull it. You have to pull it forward towards you. And I just continue to rock it, because it's like a cookie cutter. And you're going to, these metal multi-placers are just like cookie cutters. You just run your finger across, and there you go. You're going to get all that excess waste off. I could have rocked it a little bit more. Probably this was not the best surface to do this on. You probably need something a little bit sturdier, like my desk. And it's like a cookie cutter, and you just peel it off. Take the excess. I'll roll that top up. And you're loaded and ready to go. I'm going to mark the time now. I've got my phone. Let me see. We haven't changed the clocks yet. My husband refuses. He's like, I'm over this time change. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm like, okay. Oh, he's got his mother's clock from 1902 plugged into our kitchen. And you can't change the time. And he's sitting here. And he's like, I don't have this clock. I'm not changing the time. You can't change it. The thing in the back is broke. I'll do it again. I just keep flattening it out just to get it in there good. Because if you had a plastic multi-placer on, you would be able to see the putty through the plastic. And, you know, sometimes it's not all the way pushed down. So get it in there good. Did I clean up? So he didn't want to clean. He didn't want to. His mother's clock. He left it like that throughout the entire season, with it being either 1 hour ahead or 1 hour behind. I guess eventually it caught up, right? Even a broken clock is wrong twice a day. And he went out to work. We had just moved in together, and he went out to work, and he came home, and he was like, "How did you get that clock fixed? How did you fix the clock? There's no thing in the back. I haven't been unable to do it. This is not the thing to do this on." And I said, "Well, I unplugged it at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock last night when I went to bed, and I plugged it in 8 o'clock in the morning when you went to work." I always tease him. I'm like, "You went to Drexel, didn't you? What was it that you majored in? Physics?" He's like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, so all our clocks are wrong. And I don't even know where I dropped my glasses at. I have to go to the eye doctor. And you guys know that I did the brooder mask, and I was wearing it. But since John's been sick, I need my alcohol again. Since John's been sick, I haven't been doing anything. And my eyes feel like there's bottle caps in them again. And that's because your eyes are dry. That's what that is. Don't think that there's something you're looking in your eye. Oh, what's in my eye? What's in my eye? Nothing. Your eyes are dry. And you get the brooder mask and you put it in your microwave, and it's got like a little bean bag, like it's like two little bean bags. And then you put it on your eyes and you just sit down, drink your coffee, do something quiet, listen to your audio book for 5 minutes. And your eyes have these little oil glands behind the eyelids, and they juice up and they lubricate your eye naturally, and your eyes will stay lubricated all day long. You will not have a problem. And I haven't been doing it because John's been home, and I feel like I have bottle caps in my eyes all over again. So I really want to start wearing my contacts, but I think he's going to tell me, no, you can't wear contacts anymore. So I'm really bummed about that. Anyway, second part of this video was, I told you I'm living in a tornado in here with this one. I forgot that I went to Michael's. I forgot. How did you forget that you go to a craft store? I don't think I've ever forgotten that I've gone to a craft store. I'm looking to show if I have on this desk what it is that I want to show you. And of course, it's lost somewhere. But I was telling you guys that I found this like a little initial that I had. Is it around here? I don't know. I'll show you another time. It's like a little initial, and it was all beaded. And I was like, if you had a big hunk of color blocking, you could maybe stick this on your canvas and you could have your initial on there if you wanted to. I don't know. I'm always thinking of things. So I'm at Michael's. Oh, what can I tell you? Oh, I got to give a shout out to the girl that I met in Michael's. So everybody knows how to load their pen now? Okay. So I go to Michael's. I don't know what I brought this. Oh, I bought this because I have like a little trash can that I bought for my desk from Temu that I'm going to wrap this in and make it just like bling it out. Okay. This is called Celebrate Encrusted Glitter Ribbon, and it was like $3. I bought E600 because anything that is not museum puttied to the things in the house, okay? Like you see this piano, everything that you see on that piano, it never moves. You know why? It has museum putty on it, or Quake putty, like the people in California use. Because I live with an earthquake. And he walks into things, I don't know what he does, but he has broken so many of my things that everything is museum putty down. Before I could get to the glass that I had just bought at the thrift store, it was so gorgeous too. He broke it, but he broke a little piece off of it. So I got E600. So these are staples in my home. Museum putty, Quake putty, and E600. That's for my husband. So now I'm in line with this stuff at Michael's. I find Make Market Diamond Art Card Kit. Makes 4 cards. Cute. This might be a Saturday morning. I'm having my hot cocoa that I just bought at Aldi's. I'll show you. I bought a lot of goodies at Aldi's this morning. And a Diamond Art 3D ornament kit makes 3. And here they are. Now, I don't know if my cousin is coming in from Florida. He's coming in for John's. We're having a holiday, retirement, 60th birthday party for John, December the 7th. And he's coming in. And I don't know if we're going to go out to see him before Christmas comes. Because John was like, what do you want to do for Christmas? You want to go see my cousin in Florida? And I was thinking, how cute to do these with the kids. So I don't know. So if we're not doing that with the kids, then we're gonna do it. I'm at least gonna make my cards. I make handmade cards every year, but I'm behind, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing my really frou-frou handmade cards. If the present me reminds the future me, I'm going to make my my thumbnail one of my pieces of art that I handmade with a rubber stamp from Catherine Moore. She has a line called Character Constructions. I love Catherine. When I opened up my cafe in New York, she came to see me because I had all her little dolls. Some of my graphics you'll see, if they look like rubber stamp dolls, I've handmade them. But I made one when I was running my yoga art studio back in 2019, and it's a little girl called Vote. So my graphic might be that today because she's so cute, because we got to vote today. Okay, what else did I want to tell you guys? Oh, I wanted to show you guys what I got at Aldi, so hold on. So I'm getting ready for my Saturday wintry mornings where we get together and we have coffee. I'm looking to do this with my members, and we have hot chocolate. Maybe we'll even do it one evening during the week. I'll do it with every one of my subscribers. So I've been dying for hot chocolate. And I just said to John yesterday, because we went to go meet with his friend, Angela. It was her birthday, so we went to go see her. And she was like, can I make you a Halloween goodie bag, a candy bag? I'm like, yeah. Did you just meet me? I live on chocolate. And, but then when I saw the big candy bar, she had a big bowl of like full-size candy bars. So you guys know me, it's chocolate, vanilla. So there was so many candy bars. I was like, just give me the Hershey bar. She's like, I'll make you a bag. I'm like, you know what? Second thought, don't do that, because like, I'm like one M&M away from 20 pounds to begin with. So I was telling John on the ride home, I was like, oh, this Hershey bar is so good. You know, I really want a really good hot chocolate. So the gods are always listening. Hot cocoa drink mix cups, 6 mocha, 6 Irish cream, 6 salted caramel, 6 peppermint. I believe that this was $7.99. Okay, do you want to know what's hitting my eyeball right now? I don't have a Keurig machine. I got an espresso. I'm thinking these are, when they said 6 cups, I'm thinking, well, Josh, you just got hot chocolate. I'm still on the hunt for hot chocolate now. Oh my God. I'll steal his Keurig machine. I'll steal his 1 cup. And my mother said to me, I have an extra Keurig machine. Do you want it? Put it right next to the Nespresso that's over there. Oh my God, what is wrong with my brain? It's my husband. He followed me everywhere in the store. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to get shoes for the wedding, and but I was in Michael's, and he was following me around. I said, do me a favor, go over. You know when your kids were little and used to give them rubber bands or pencils and tell them to sharpen them? I was like, do me a favor, will you go and will you go over to TJ Maxx or Home Goods, wherever we were, and go see if they have black shoes. So he was sending me all pictures of black shoes. And then when I got there, he wasn't there. Okay. Oh, I need a Keurig machine for my mother and my son who are watching. One of you are giving up your Keurig machine for the holiday season. I think my mother said she had an extra one. I was like, no, I don't want it. I have an espresso. I have an espresso in my kitchen. I have a Virtuo, or is that my friend's last name? I think it's her last name. I have the I don't know what it's called. It's the V one, the big one. And I got this one, the Pixie. All right. Then I got, because I thought, oh, you know, the hot chocolate is not enough sugar for me. I got the caramel stroop waffles. Now, when I had Petalbelle in New York, my cafe was a Belgian cafe because I made Liège and Brussels waffles. And what you put authentically, what you put on a Liège waffle, and the reason why I made Liège waffles was because years ago I saw Rachel Wright, and she was in Belgium and she was skiing, and when you got down to the end of the ski slope, there was this little cute little hut, and she was making, and she was like, that's all you smell in Belgium. All of Belgium smells of vanilla and sugar, because these stroop waffles are street food. Like in Philly, I think it would be Philly pretzels. In New York, I would say it's a bagel. So in Belgium, the street food is a Liège waffle. If I remember to put my Petalbelle pictures up, I'll put up my waffles up that I used to make. But the only thing that you put on top of them is, if you want like a schmear, I'm putting all the nationalities in there. If you want like a schmear of something on your waffle, because you don't put butter and syrup on them, and you put like it's called a stroop, and what it is, and I got them right from Belgium. I used to get raspberry, and it was like just raspberries that were boiled down in their own juices with sugar, and it's very, very dark. It almost looks black, and you would put just a tiny little bit because it's like just raspberries, and so they're bursting with flavor. You would put stroop on your waffle. But these are stroop waffles that, you see how they are? They have caramel in the middle. So what you do is you make your piping hot coffee in the morning, or hot chocolate, and you put this on, not the whole thing, just one. You put one on top, and it melts the caramel, or caramel, however you say it. Tomato. It on top, and then when you go eat your drink your coffee, it's nice and gooey inside. Okay, now when I made my, I did everything by hand in Petalbelle. When I made my hot chocolate in Petalbelle, which I should have just did, I was in Aldi's, I should have just bought bars and bars and bars of chocolate, because I used to make handmade hot chocolate and handmade whipped cream, and I would give you your hot chocolate that I made for you, and I would put your saucer on top, and I would put freshly whipped cream on top and put a little spoon on there, and you would just scoop your whipped cream and dip it into your hot chocolate. And being that it was handmade hot chocolate, the longer that it cools, it gets a little thicker, almost gets like a mousse. Oh, I made awesome hot chocolate. And look at what I'm buying. And I'm begging for a carriage machine. What else did I find? This is a hell of a video today. Butter Spekulatius. I'm sorry, it's German. They're classic cookie. They're a holiday favorite. These are made in Germany using cookie molds. The shortbread cookies feature a warm and cozy buttery blend that makes a perfect treat. So these are, aren't they? If I open them, I'm going to eat one, and I don't even care. I'm on film. I'll eat it right in front of you. If you were here, I would share. I share everything. You guys know, I tell you all my tips. Oh my God. They smell like my grandmother's kitchen. Like when you knew your grandmother was making butter cookies. I don't even know what they are. Are they little people? I don't know what they are. Oh my God. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it's a person churning butter. See, this is what sugar does to me. I get nuts. Okay. Oh my God. It smells just like my grandmother's kitchen. And I made my coffee this morning in her coffee pot, in her Corningware perked coffee, and put it in my Yeti. That's my story today. That's it. He's going to be walking in the door any minute. Look at me. I got a rag on me because all I'm doing is cleaning. He's home. I'm cleaning. And, you know, I'm sorry if it seems a little nutty, but I'm a little nutty these days. I voted already. I am going to make him such a big meal that he conks out. And then I'm going to take Beauty and Violet out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Get these cookies. Aldis. Okay, my loves. See you in a little while. Thanks for hanging with me, keeping my myself sane, helping my sanity. Bye. If I need help, I'll just blink. All right, my loves. I'm going to wrap it up, but I didn't forget about the girl in Michael's. So here's my Michael's story. I go to Michael's, I'm checking out, and the girl's like, oh, you like diamond painting? Hold on a minute. Wait.
Oh, honey,
wait.
I'm home.
I'm videotaping.
I'm sorry.
So, what? Do you mind if I...
What?
Do you want to...
You can...
Everybody's been asking about you.
Okay. If they're asking about me, I don't mind.
Do you want me to put the camera on you or leave it on me?
I
can put the camera on you too?
I look terrible, but I consent to being filmed only because
I'm going to cry. Look at me.
All your members and fans have been asking about me.
They have.
And I very much appreciate people who are concerned about me. Mainly,
Oh, I don't have it on yet. Hold on.
I very much
Oh,
appreciate.
look at you.
I very much appreciate people who are genuinely and authentically concerned about me.
My heart's racing.
Mainly because I grew up in a family that could give a rat's ass about me. So I got 2 brothers.
Listen.
And 1 sister.
You got this report in your hand.
I don't care.
And I got to know what happened.
Did they call me? They ask how I am? No, they don't give a shit.
All right, that's why we got the Jesus candles in the background, and my father's watching.
Hi,
That's why we got the scotch, too.
So
There's your father.
anyway, what happened was...
What happened?
I talked to the doctor, and so, he had ordered an x-ray of my shoulder.
Yeah.
And, of course, that turned up nothing, as expected. But fortunately, I personally ordered an x-ray of my cervical spine, even though he didn't want one. He didn't ask for one. I asked for one, which he...
Don't tell me your neck is...
He did give me. And so now, the main issue, as I can see it, is I have some compression or pushing together of the cervical spine,
right,
and also whatever the crap is in between your discs.
Yes.
It's protruding.
Oh my God, you're like a stroop waffle.
From them.
You're like
and
I'll explain it to you.
It's actually
using the waffle.
It's actually wait a minute.
You got 7 discs in your neck.
It's actually between C3, C4, C5, C6, C6, C7. They all have whatever crap is in between your discs.
You have a gel pad in between
out.
your discs that protects your discs.
Yeah, okay.
And are they protruding out, or is the disc protruding?
No.
Are they discs?
What
let
you're
me see
talking about
that
is a
report.
herniated disc. I don't have a herniated
Nothing
disc.
is, let me see that.
Here.
Okay, keep talking.
So, again, I want to say thank you very much to Elisa Maria Designs, members, subscribers, and other stalker types, whoever might be out there. Thank you all for your concern. I would let you know that I am very much under the loving care of Elisa Maria, and because I have her as my wife, I'm proud as punch to be her husband. I can assure you all that I will get through all this pain and suffering with a lot more pain and suffering on Elisa.
I was going to say, you'll get through it, I may not.
With a lot more pain.
I love that your blood pressure was normal. Mine's is through the roof.
Well, because you're always too tense and excitable, and I'm
nothing absolutely wrong with your shoulder at all.
No.
All the views. No, not even arthritis in there.
No.
Everything's preserved. The joints, everything is great.
Everything is here. It's all this. And again, the thing that amazes me the most, ladies and gentlemen, is...
Well, wait a minute. There is some sclerosis of the distinct clavicle.
That's the clavicle. The clavicle's up here in the front. What are you talking about?
I know. I know
So
where it is.
anyway, step in.
Distal, which means away from.
Okay, let me finish. Again, I find the funniest part of all this, and this is what I would like to give to you, my friends, is do not just passively nod your head at the doctor. Not passively nod your head at the doctor's office and accept everything he says as gospel, and that he's the doctor, he must know more than me. That's not true. Because in this situation, it's clear that I, who told him I want an x-ray of my cervical spine, me personally made that happen. And that's where the problem is. So I'm not trying to say
that is true.
I'm not trying to say I know more than the doctor.
Yeah, but you know your
But
body.
I do know more than the doctor, and I know more about my own body than he ever could or would know. So trust in yourself.
Right.
Trust your own intuition, but always, more importantly, always live by the judgment of your own mind, and always create the world that you want to live in, where you're married to Elisa Sokola, the former Elisa Sokola, Elisa Pascator, Elisa Maria Designs.
How do you spell that?
Get lost, see? So, thank you all. Wait, give me this.
I need it.
Give me this.
Wait.
Hold on, give me this. And right now, here is the most precious
Yeah.
Foofi.
Yeah.
Foofi.
Yeah. You
Say
both
hello.
driving me
Say
nuts.
hello to mommy's subscribers and members.
Yeah.
Foofi, you're so precious, Daddy.
Yeah.
Look at the ears.
Yeah. He says as precious as a toothache. So there you have it, folks, in real time. He's okay. I didn't tell you my Michael story, but you know what we're going to do?
Snake, and Daddy loves you.
Yeah, I'm Sicilian. What I'm going to do is when I do the make market
Don't bite me.
card,
Don't bite
I'm going
me.
to tell you about
I
the
said
lovely
don't bite me.
little clerk that I met at Michael's, and she was all interested in my diamond painting, and I'm going to reach out to her. Maybe, who knows? I mean, come on. I'm always thinking of doing. All right, good news. Not good news for your neck, but good news for your clavicle. And now Foofi is now attacking John. Okay? All right.
Stop biting me, Daddy.